Hi, this is Julie at Love's Beginning with a message called Light Through the Eye. To pass through the eye of the needle, you leave your opinions behind. You do not leave your opinions behind until you recognize those of your thoughts that are opinions. The more you recognize the only fact as love, the more you see that any unloving thought is an opinion about what could be more real than love. Any unloving thought reflects a belief in illusion. It is so important to see the source of all pain. The source of all pain is always belief in egoic thought. Whether that pain is emotional or physical, the cause is always belief in egoic thought. In the world built of egoic thought, physical and emotional pain seems to take many forms, and it goes by many labels. It is all the same thing. Pain is pain, and it is always caused by belief in egoic thought. You are mind. Mind projects the illusion of body. If it is physical pain you experience, that is simply emotional pain made physical through thought. Be willing to meet all pain in thought, and be willing to let go all thoughts that do not serve you and all. All thoughts that cause pain can be released simply through your willingness. All thoughts that cause pain are one thought at their foundation. I have done wrong. The only reason to punish yourself with pain is the belief that you have indeed done wrong. If you have never done anything wrong, then ego's reasoning for why pain is needed evaporates. In the meantime, if you feel physical or emotional pain, give thanks. The ability to feel, not to distract, is what gets you to the point of seeing truly the source of all pain. The ability to feel is what gets you to the point of acknowledging that you have done nothing wrong. If you have done nothing wrong, ever, then there is no need to see all of these little projections of yourself doing wrong all over the world, all throughout time, all throughout the perceived story of your personal life. All of that can evaporate, this need to see wrongdoing in others in order to distract away from the pain of the belief that you have done wrong. All pain can evaporate because its foundation in thought has always been faulty, based upon complete untruth. What is based upon complete untruth has no real existence. It is an illusion. It is only through your own choice that you see and experience it. It is safe to release all of the thinking that causes pain. You extend your love to all and to yourself when you do so. You set your opinions down when you can see opinions are pain, and you pass through the eye of the needle when you can see the relief of light streaming through it. The alternative to pain, it is always present. It is always here, and it is your making this light a priority in all experience and in all thought that signifies your willingness to allow untrue thoughts to fade from your awareness. In the presence of this light, the idea of needing any untrue thought from ego is ridiculous. The light always provides whatever you need. When you set your opinions down, you begin to recognize the light is here. As you continue the practice of setting down all opinions, it becomes possible to relax into this light. As you continue to drop all analysis, seeing that it is a game of ego and valuing illusion, the light carries you and handles all things. You merely follow. Your job is very simple, and it is never to handle. As you follow, you begin to see that the identity of the separate handler was never true. You are this presence of light, and so are all. Ego offers you inducements to stay attached to illusion. The only thing ego can offer you is thought, but ego is not able to offer any thought that is free of pain. The more you value how you feel, the more you understand that when you are hearing a thought that ego has sent. Unwilling to experience pain, You know immediately to let it go, to not attach. Thank goodness it is very simple. Ego always lies. Spirit always speaks the truth. When you have cleared egoic thought out of the way, you are able to hear Spirit and to allow Spirit to speak through you. Ego sends thoughts about dramatic and fearful situations that separate you needs to handle. As you recognize the drama quality of thoughts from ego, you can stay still and calm as you hear these offerings. All you have to do is not accept the invitation, not to pick the thought up, not to believe it. Stay in the stillness and the wholeness and recognize that the stillness and the wholeness, your true identity and the true identity of all, take care of everything for you. Stay in the stillness and wholeness as you look upon the world made of egoic thought. When you feel any tension, ego is going to suggest blaming someone specific or attempting to control something specific as a remedy. Watch the thoughts come. Watch the temptation to believe them. Sit in the remembrance that these thoughts are never true. The helpful thing about ceasing to blame those who seem to be other than you is that it frees you up to feel the pain of egoic thought. When you are busy in blame, you see a cause for that disquiet seemingly outside of you, beyond your control. All pain is always in your control. The purpose of time is teaching you this. You are not at fault if you feel pain. Indeed, all who believe this world to be real must feel pain in order to learn what thoughts not to believe. Egoic thought is the cause of all pain. Because you control your mind, there is much you can do to respond to the experience of pain. When you feel any kind of pain, go to your willingness. Go to your willingness to allow the egoic identity structures defining you and all others as separate to be dismantled in your mind. Looking upon the cause of pain, you can allow it to be removed. Although pain can be felt as physical, it doesn't have to be. If you do feel physical pain, do not blame yourself for failing in some way. You are receiving a distinct call that cannot be ignored. Give thanks for the clarity of the call, and turn your attention to the cause. The cause is always egoic thought, your egoic thought, not thought that could be labeled as anyone else's. It's always yours, and that's very good news. Thank you for the opportunity to work with you today. Thank you for your willingness to see all pain removed from the world as all painful thought is removed from your mind. Thanks for listening.